Peace be with you and welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you're happening to come across my channel, I promise you it's not by coincidence. There is a 99.9% chance the Spirit does have a message here for you, or somebody that you could be concerned about, or that you've been meditating about, or maybe you just simply are looking for some type of a confirmation. Okay, I want you to know that it's not by coincidence. Nothing happens by coincidence. Everything's in divine timing. So you coming across my channel is because you're meant to come across my channel, and there probably is a message here for you. I always like to say there is a 99.9% chance that Spirit does have a message here for you. Okay, so I pray that you come in with the spirit of discernment, if nothing else. So that way you can see what messages are resonating with your spirit, your situation, and then you hold yourself accountable to what it is that you have to do when you go back to your own life and taking your life by the spiritual balls. Listen, needless to say, if you're returning, I love you. I missed you. I always miss you. Even when the camera's not on, I think about my soul tribe. I pray for my soul tribe. I always check in with the Most High and I say, Most High, I hope that I'm doing a good job. Search me. Anything that's in me that's not resonating with the Holy Spirit, just reveal it to me, Most High, and let me stand accountable in that. I'm always thinking about my soul tribe. I love you guys so much. I love you ladies so much. I really, really do. This is why I do what I do. My path has led me to this point because of you. People tried to stop me. They wanted to kill me. They wanted to block my path, all because of you. So I need you to know how important it is for me to be able to just sit here with you. I am eternally grateful on this day, at this time, in this hour, in this moment. Listen, I'm a bit emotional today about my soul tribe. I'm emotional every day about my soul tribe, but I'm not going to cry. At least not on camera. Listen, let's go ahead and get into the message. I've already called in my appropriate protection. I pray that you've sat with your spirit team, your higher self, so that you too, if you're returning, will know what messages are for you and what's not for you. Just leave that for somebody else in the soul tribe to take, okay? I just heard these people are baffled by your glow up, okay? You can't be touched. Wow. Very, very clearly, you cannot be touched. The fact that you're shining so brightly is really putting these people in a humbling energy. A lot of these people didn't believe in the Most High. A lot of these people were playing God for so long, or so they thought, amongst people that weren't so awakened, people that were weaker in their opinion in spirit. In our opinion, it's the meek, right? It takes a lot of power to be meek, to be kind, to be humble, to be healed, to be forgiving. That's power, right? Needless to say, they are baffled. Let's go ahead and get into the energy. Oh, you got somebody that wants to know your secrets. They want to know how you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, they're watching. Listen, the fact that you're moving forward about your path is something that they consider to be an anomaly, especially because of the level of powerful people that you've come across. Okay? I just heard nobody makes it out of the traps. Okay, well, the great part is you're not just nobody. You're somebody. And now they know. Listen, the universe is giving you equal give and take and giving them out their fair share. And you're still finding time to be patient, loving, and kind. They don't know what to do when it comes to you. Okay? It's crazy because by way of trying to destroy you, they now know that the Most High is real. The Ace of Swords is here. They're being forced to tell themselves the truth. They're being forced to sit in their truth. Wow, what a gracious and merciful creator that allows people to even have a moment to sit in their accountability, right? If they should so happen to be accountable. Yeah. The Emperor is here, Aries energy. You're coming up as a divine leader, somebody that's in control. You could be a teacher, right? This is for all of my divine collective. This is a collective, general collective energy reading. I just heard Spirit say, listen, you're unapologetic. You deserve this win. You deserve this victory. You were quiet at times that people were very mean to you. You went within. You cried at times that you didn't know what to do. And Spirit says the Most High kept your tears on a mantle in the most highest of places. Wow. Every prayer that you've ever prayed, the Most High says, I heard your prayer. Angels are all around you. People could be really friendly with you today if you go about. It is the Sabbath. Okay, it is supposed to be a day of rest. At the same time, if you're out and about or doing anything by way of a function, you're going to notice that a lot of people are going to gravitate to you. It is the light that surrounds you. It is the angels. They're looking at you as if you're an angel. Yeah. These people are fighting to get next to you, I just heard. They want to know who you are. They want to know what you're about. They want to understand your magic. But in reality, you're just simply being. You are being love. You are being happy. You're actively being energetically these words, right? You're being loving, kind, and you're showing that by way of your actions, right? Because I can come to you all day and say, you know what, I love you, but not show you by way of sacrifice when I do a reading for an hour, right? That's sacrifice of energy and time, but it's all because I love you though. Like really, I really do. Like I honestly do, you know. 10 of Cups represents just being happy, wishes fulfilled, protecting your family, your soul tribe energy, your immediate family, the people that you have met along the way of your path that you're connected to by way of your soul. It's a very dynamic energy, okay? This is the light that people are saying. Somebody got lavender. I keep seeing purple. I woke up this morning and I saw somebody with purple toes. Did somebody go get a pedicure with a lavender purple or something close to that? A lavender with the grayish background, but mostly purple. Light lavender is what I heard. I also went to the store and I saw a candle that was lavender. So I don't know if that means something for somebody. That was just an impromptu kind of breaking into the middle of the reading type of a download. Lavender, I just heard, is calming. Lavender is relaxing. Somebody needs to relax. Listen, you're blessed. Okay? You could be in awe of how many people are seeing you now. I feel as though the Most High is unwrapping us as the gift. Whereas before we could have felt invisible. We could have felt like, you know, why are these things happening to us? Why me, right? But not in a way that you're playing the victim, in a way that you're very, very humble. It is because you are the Hierophant, you are the poor righteous teacher, and now you're at the beginning of the line, or at the head of the line, beginning of the line. You're at the beginning of the line. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And in that, let's just say, he said, let there be light. She said, let there be light, right? Listen. As Most High molded and shaped us, right? Using the earth. You've been the star since the beginning of time in all your lifetimes. But this time you reign supreme by way of the Most High. You've passed your test. You've learned your lessons. I hear the Most High saying, thank you. I love a direct connection to the Most High, right? A lot of people would combat that comment. Oh, nobody has a direct connection to the Most High. You got to go through Yeshua HaMashiach. Well, some people have a direct connection. But let us be clear. Yeshua HaMashiach is the way, the truth, and the light. He is the door from which you have to go through. What does that mean? You ever been to an amusement park and they say, hey, you got to be this tall to ride this ride? The Most High is saying you have to come up to the standard. Yeshua HaMashiach is the standard. The 10 Commandments is the standard. You have to come up to that standard in order to even have a conversation with me. You have to be more like the great example. Yeshua HaMashiach came to teach enlightenment. Listen, you're walking away from a lot of people, but you're doing it in such a way that you feel this peace that is surpassing all of your understanding. Hence the fact that the chariot is here. Okay? Yeah, listen, there's a lot of people that are in heavy regret. They tried to hang on to the very last minute. Now they're being set down and they're being held accountable. I just heard taking accountability. The star is here. You could be a rising star. There's something that Spirit wants you to do by way of the public eye. Okay? Yeah, you brought about a lot of towers. Listen, this retrograde was hard. Ooh, this retrograde with that Pluto Scorpionic energy left no stone unturned. Listen, the high priestess represents your crowning. You going to the next spiritual level. Your gifts are heightening. If your ears are ringing, relax. Take a deep breath. Ask Spirit, what are you trying to tell me? If you have cards, you can flip your cards at that moment and get that message and get that download. Some of you don't need that. Some of you can just sit and meditate. That's the beauty about our gifts. They're all different, but they're divinely designed to work together for the greater good of humanity. Just see the soul tribe as a quilt. We're all connected. Whereas you might be clairaudient. This person might, get visions in their sleep. They're better in the sleep state. That's really when they feel more awake. It is a gift, right? So that we use it together. Some of us are having the same dreams at the same time because we're connected. Listen, this is a very big transformation. When I mean the next level, this retrograde Pluto energy, whatever the heck that was, that brought on these towers, the Most High took some things away from people. Somebody could have had a car that they lost, a house or something. Spirit says, release it and let it go. You will know and understand later. There could have been a relationship that you lost. There was some loss under this May energy, okay? Now we're in the Gemini energy very, very soon, going into Gemini season. Taurus is about wealth and possessions, right? So there could have been something that you felt was of value. And then you realized the gift giver, the creator of all things, that none of that could have happened if not by way of the Most High. You're being tested about what you see as being valuable, be it people, places, or things. You're also being obedient and walking away from certain things. But overall, this is some beautiful, beautiful energy. You're going back into your childhood. Some of the things that used to hurt you don't hurt you anymore. Okay? Yeah, they don't hurt you anymore. The Queen of Wands represents you moving forward with a passion for what you're passionate about. Yeah. Okay? Somebody has to decide if they want to work for money or if they want to work doing something that they truly love. That's a very swift decision that you're going to have to make in a short amount of time. Okay, that's for somebody very specific. Yeah, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. What is your passion? Somebody wants to know, what am I supposed to be doing? It's the thing that you can't stop thinking about. It's the one thing that you can't stop thinking about. You could be overthinking that. Your spirit guides want you to relax. They want you to sail to calmer waters. You are protected. You went through a stage where there could have been a lot of paranoia, a lot of fear. You could have had random entities, approaching you. You can feel that by way of, the atmosphere changing. Why? Because you're the empath. You're the light. So where do you think these spirits are going to go to if they need help going into the light? They're going to come around you. That's just how it goes, right? So Spirit is saying to be calm, be grounded, be settled. It's okay. You're fine. These spirits approach you because you are the high priestess. You are the magician and they want help. If you're seeing shadows or black things shoot across the room, depending on where you are at the level of your ascension, sometimes those are wandering spirits. They come around you because they want your help. Okay? So in my recommendation, I suggest, okay, I always try to keep a white candle for those lost souls that can't go into the light. It's not as if their angels have forgotten them. They're just bound to this world because maybe they feel as though there's unsettled business. Some of them could have died in trauma. These could be ancestors. These could be just wandering souls. But because you're so tapped in, they come around you. Don't fight the energy. You need to feel what it is that these spirits want. And then you call upon the divine Archangel Michael by way and permission of the Most High. The prayer could be very, very simple. Please take these spirits into the light. Plenty of times I've had my candles just pop, flicker. I've seen spirits that were in purgatory going to and fro, lost, and didn't know how to find their way into the light, go into the light. I've seen that with my own two eyes. The Two of Pentacles represents you having balance in the universe. That too also reminds me of Gemini energy. It really does. The Knight of Swords represents you moving forward courageously, divine collective. I'm so proud of this energy. Listen, you could be overthinking things. Something could be very unbelievable for you right now. You need to be mindful of when you're ascending. Okay? Because it could reflect as if maybe somebody's attacking you, or it could feel that way. Nothing can touch you at this point. This is what I'm getting. Nothing can touch you at this point. What are you giving permission to? What energy are you opening the door to? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is saying everything is fine, right? You could be flashing back on something from the past, thinking that you're still in that cycle, but the cycle has been complete. It really is an illusion. Okay, that's what retrograde is about. Retrograde is a test to see if you've mastered those levels of yourself. So if somebody comes along and they're like, oh yeah, I remember you were with that one guy, right, from 10 years ago. And you start to feel angry, or you feel something rise up in your physical body where your breathing starts to speed up a little bit, then you've not healed from that guy from 10 years ago. Then you know where your work needs to be done. There's always work that needs to be done. Okay, that means maybe you need to forgive a little bit more. Maybe you need to process that situation a little bit more, because what happens is you're inevitably going to draw that situation again until you master it. And this is why that guy looks like that guy, and the last guy did the same thing as this other guy, right? Because you're choosing the same guy, because you're refusing to change a certain part of yourself that's going to attract something different. Listen, the Five of Wands is being internally conflicted. Spirit is saying, listen, you did go through a death. Do not fight the transition. Do not fight it. Okay? You could be feeling nauseous. You could be getting headaches. You could be feeling all kinds of things. This is what happens when you get into, when you really get into what it is that needs to be fixed and tap into that, and you go within so you don't have to go without. Remember, you're connected to many, many polarities. Many, many energies in the atmosphere and the cosmos. You have to balance those things out. You won't know everything all the time, but those things will be unfolding to you as they should. So you have to trust the process. That should be the mindset. Everything is unfolding as it should. The Page of Wands is fiery energy. Something about a passion that you've had since you were a child, okay? You could also be concerned about your children. Somebody's concerned about their children. Okay, the Ten of Swords really does represent everything being fine. The Five of Wands is you being in a conflict with yourself. Somebody's questioning what they're here to do. Okay. Spirit is saying once you release the idea that you need to know right now what you're supposed to be doing other than what you're already doing, that's when everything's going to unfold as it should. Why? Because I promise you, what you're supposed to be doing could change. You are the Empress. Okay, 20 years ago, I was doing hair. That's what I was supposed to be doing. And then there came a cycle where that ended. And then I went into the medical field, and I used to talk to all kinds of people. I didn't know at the time that this was preparing me to talk to a lot of people. For 11 years, I spoke to 2,000. I'd say on average, at a low month in 30 days, my phone calls were about 1,300 calls per month at a minimum. When COVID broke out, that flu, whatever that random African bird flu was around 2014 or whenever that was, I went from 1,300 calls a month to 2,000 calls per month. Now just imagine how many people I had to talk to that were sick, that were depressed, that were sad, that were dying. Not only did it humble me, it prepared me to be in front of the public eye and talk to millions of people. I didn't know that at the time. I really enjoyed my job. I really, really loved people. I can, you know, every single conversation I had meant something to me, be it good, bad, or indifferent. I learned something about myself. I really did, right? Hermit mode. I had to go within so I wouldn't go without. Somebody's having the same experience as myself. But listen, just knowing that where you are and what you're doing is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. It's when we overthink it, we get into this self-conflict with ourselves. Don't be your own enemy. Don't be your first and your worst enemy, right? Because sometimes you can self-sabotage, only to realize that what you thought was real is not even real. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're where you're supposed to be. Whoever you're with, that's who you're supposed to be with. I just felt that. Lover. Is this my person? Okay. We're just passing through. One day this is over. So whomever you're with, whoever you decide to love, is who you decide to love. But Spirit says somebody needs to understand what love means. Love is an idea. For me, I have my own idea about love. Love is kindness. Love is being generous. Please, thank you. Do you need anything? Right? It's very simple. Treating somebody the way you want to be treated. And when you don't do that, you're out of order. So if you put out malice aforethought, if you put out anger, that's exactly what you're going to encounter. You're going to always run into your reflection. If you're angry in traffic and you cut somebody off, then guess what? Somebody's going to cut you off too. And you're going to get pissed off. But that's the energy and the channel that you're on. So what channel are you on? The Nine of Cups right here represents synchronicities. Paying attention to the synchronicities. You're asking about a relationship and or relationships. Be it with a mother, a child, a family member, a co-worker. You know, again, synchronicities. I got 8, 9, 10 of Cups. 8 of Cups is you walking away. The 9 of Cups is you walking into wish fulfillment. Right? 8 of Cups, walking away from that, which just is no longer for you. Those cycles were for you at that time. Those were your wishes being fulfilled at that moment. But you have to know that sometimes things have to come to an end. People can be in your life for a season or they can be there permanently. But guess what? Nothing's permanent. One day, I'm going to take my last breath. One day, you're going to take your last breath. You have to stand the reality of that. And what happens is it takes the pressure off of yourself to be perfect. It takes pressure off of yourself. So find something that you really love to do that makes you happy. Okay? Focus on that. And the universe will take good care of you. Again, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. The synchronicities are very, very clear, abundantly clear, crystal clear. Okay, somebody could be wanting to go near some crystal blue water today. I just heard Newport Beach. El Segundo, California. Where am I talking to? Or who am I talking to? Listen, you are very, very blessed. People will come around you. You will discern the energy. If you come across somebody with a really funky energy, take a deep breath. You're protected. They can't hurt you or touch you anymore. Your test for that is over. Your enemies are being held accountable in court for what it is that they've put out. But what you are representing is the helping hand of the Most High. You're showing people that the Most High is real. The Ace of Pentacles represents the highest of divinity, the highest of protection. Some of us can't even fathom the love that the Most High has for us because it's just so overwhelming. 10 of Pentacles is spiritual gifts. Somebody's gifts are changing. Somebody's gifts are getting more heightened. Somebody's coming to the video saying, I just said that to myself, Nephilim. I just pulled these same cards. Like, yeah, we're connected. The sun is here. You are the light. You are the truth. Leo energy. Leo rules the heart. Spirit is saying to clear your heart. Cry if you need to, but purge out those energies. It's okay. The Most High says, God bless your heart. May the Most High bless, bless, bless your heart, literally. You need to get to the heart of the matter. What is really going on that you feel as though you don't know where you need to be? Pray against the spirit of confusion and call on the spirit of clarity. It's just that simple. And have faith that in time it's going to be revealed. Sometimes it's revealed by the end of the day. Sometimes it's revealed through a dream or the end of the night. But once you release it, you have to know that the universe will give you your answer. So then you pray for peace. Most High, give me peace that surpasses all understanding so that when the answer comes, even if it's something that I don't want to know, or even if it's something that I don't want to admit or accept, give me peace about it because it is the truth, right? You don't want to walk in illusions. The 9 of Swords is in a self-imposed imprisonment. This is anxiety, depression, feeling sad. Why? Because you could be doing something that's going against the grain of who you are. Spirit says to walk in your authenticity. You know this. You can see it. It's going to take courage to walk away and get into that 8 of Cups energy consistently when you feel as though it's time for change. We all have to go through that. It's inevitable that transformation will happen. I told you, get to the heart of the matter. Careful the words that you speak over yourself. If you constantly walk around and you say, this is breaking my heart, and then you wonder why you're having chest pains, you just spoke those words over your body and every cell in your body responded. Okay? So wherever you go, you know what, God, Most High, bless my heart. Take a deep breath and bless my heart. Okay? Somebody is really, really depressed and sad because they spoke really bad on your name. They were waiting for you to fall. They were waiting for you to fail. And now that they're being held accountable, they're being forced to see themselves for who they are. There's nobody there fighting them. There's nobody there combating them or sending them negative energy. These are just people that saw you and attacked you. They knew that you were going to be great. They wanted to stop you. They spent a lot of time and energy. And so now, being in the court of law, they're being held accountable for what it is they did and the time. I just heard the time. They can't get their time back. Now they're just spying. They can't touch you, but they are spying. They absolutely are talking about your light. They're talking about your gifts. They're wondering if you're an alien. They're wondering if you're from this world. Listen, I'm talking to a lot of earth angels. I'm getting earth angel energy real strong. Yeah, these people worked really, really hard to break your heart. Somebody wanted to break your heart, okay? Somebody wanted to have you heartbroken, because anybody that knows when you're manifesting, you have to do everything with your whole heart. And in order to do that, you have to have a heart that's forgiving, that's light, that's clean. More importantly, somebody needs to forgive themselves for what they couldn't change. It's one thing when we can help a lot of people around the world, and some of the people in your own house you can't help. That could be a heartbreaking situation. Unless you're standing accountable and understanding the larger scheme of things, then your heart will heal and you will understand that everybody can't be helped. These people wanted you heartbroken. They wanted you in separation from your path. They wanted you to separate from your true self more than anything. And they worked really, really hard. You're still coming out as the magician, the star. So Spirit is saying, fret not. Okay? Psychic, intuitive abilities. Somebody got some new gifts under this transformation. Somebody's learning how to work their new gifts. It's like riding a bike without your training wheels on. Somebody is learning to work their new gifts. Be patient. You're like, damn, I just said that. You could be sitting somewhere, feeling other people's thoughts, feeling their feelings. These are gifts from the Most High, okay? And maybe this is something new for you. So you're like, somebody will say something like, oh, I want tacos. And you're like, I was just thinking that I wanted some tacos. Right. Because your gifts are heightening. These are gifts from the Most High. And that's just a funny little way of, you know, seeing how your gift works, right? I want tacos, you want tacos. Hey, I was just thinking tacos. Listen, these are psychic abilities. I'm getting empath energy right now. I'm getting psychic abilities. Third eye open, open, open. Okay, get you some eucalyptus, pure eucalyptus oil. Find it online. It's cheaper online, okay? Put it behind your ears. You can put a little bit over your head, a little peppermint oil. Okay, it's very, very strong. But what this will do is keep your energy light. It'll keep your crown clear. This will keep you clear-headed, okay? Somebody needs to cleanse their head. Somebody needs to cut their hair, okay? People are talking. All they're doing is watching in awe. It's almost like they're watching a show. They're watching you glow. They're watching you stand in your purpose. And it has their mouths dropping open. Somebody's mouth is 2 inches from the floor. Ooh, I just saw one of those cartoons, you know, when the character would go, ah, and his eyes would buck out. Those are old school cartoons, and his mouth would drop to the floor. This is the energy that people are giving me. They're in awe. They're like, huh? They see angels around you. They can see orbs. They can see light. They can see somebody's giving off a golden light. Somebody's giving off a white light, a golden light, a blue light. Yeah, you're a healer. Somebody's a Reiki healer. Okay. Virgo energy. This is purifying energy. This gives me Virgin Mary energy. Mother Teresa energy. Feeding the homeless energy. Yeah, feeding the homeless, praying for the homeless. Even if you can't feed everybody. You could be driving in your car, driving down your street. Bless every single person that you see walking down the street. Be it good, bad, or indifferent. Yeah. Bless every single car on the road. Let that be your energy, whoever you are. The hermit is you going within. When you go within and you really see the power that you have to change the energy in the atmosphere, you become a master alchemist. Okay? Somebody can touch somebody and just heal them with their hands. Everybody don't need to lay hands on you though. Okay? The letter V as in victory could be significant. Okay? Yeah. You have celebrities watching you. They're watching us. I'm serious. That letter V as in victory is very significant. K is significant. K as in kite. N as in Nancy. I is significant. The letter I. 888-222 could be significant. Okay, these people are watching you shine. They're in awe. They're realizing that the scriptures are real. They're realizing that the prophecies that were spoken long ago are real. They're watching you be harmonious. In order to be balanced and in harmony with the universe, that means that you have peace with everything around you and within you. You are the high priestess. You understand joy and love because you understand sadness. And so every day that you get up, there's this gratitude. Oh, I'm still here. I woke up today. Thank you. I get another chance. I get another chance to live again. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow hasn't happened. All I have is right now, and I get another chance in this moment. I am so grateful. I'm getting a lot of gratitude for life because you've gone literally through hell. Okay? You're very spiritually protected. People are watching that. Somebody's trying to tie into this new light, this new gift, and they're being smoted by the Most High. They're being very spiritually disrespectful. Okay? They're being smoted. Yeah, smoted is just a chastening that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Wishing that the devil was on that ass, and it's really the Most High. Listen, these people and their illusions, the spell is broken. There are no more illusions. You figured out who you were. Even through trying to see what your purpose is, you still know who you are. You're waiting for something to happen, and you're very right to do so because something big is on the horizon. The Ace of Pentacles is here. The Ace of Cups is here. Archangel Michael, please and thank you. Please join us. Yeah. I don't know why we need to know this, but Spirit is saying, listen, you could be mourning the loss of some people. That letter V is significant. You could be mourning the loss of somebody. Okay? You could be regretting the fact that people that you thought were going to be there with you can't be there. Listen, release them in love. They tried to slow down your pentacles, meaning your gifts. These are physical and or spiritual gifts, and they were unsuccessful. The Most High says, I am the Most High. I am the great I am. When they went up against you, divine being, they went up against me. That's a real foolish thing to do when you're dealing with the creator of all things, who allows you to take your next breath. I just heard. The will is very, very fair. The universe is dishing out fair karma. It's not biased by any means. It reads energy and that's it. Careful what you say to yourself. Listen to the words that come out of your mouth. Pay attention to every single word that you say and hold yourself accountable. There's no way that I can be praying to be happy and well, and then every day I'm saying, oh, this breaks my heart. You make me sick. And then you wonder why you get sick. And then you wonder why you have chest pains. It doesn't make any sense. And people go, oh, well, you know what I mean. No, I don't. You literally spoke those words out of your mouth. So shall it be. That's what it is. Be mindful of your words. Somebody really needs to watch their words. Like for real. Gemini energy, Mercury grade energy. Okay. You're in this beautiful union with yourself. You could have gone from changing your mindset about twin flame journeys and divine soulmates to just saying, you know what? I'm just going to be in a divine union with myself. Okay. You're leaving old ideas, people, places, and things that are not resonating with your soul out in the cold. I just heard Spirit say you went from a spirit of lack to that of abundance. Okay. And when we mean lack, sometimes people are lacking divine spirituality. They're lacking joy. They're lacking happiness. They're lacking kindness. You went from a dark way of being. You went from breaking free of all the mental shackles that adults put on you when you were just a child. Somebody's driving in their car listening to this reading. I really appreciate that. That's a beautiful thing. I can see you. Listen. The Knight of Pentacles represents people coming in. It also represents hard work. It represents diligence, being focused on what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Feed it. I don't care what it is. Just because somebody told you, well, that's not going to work. I saw somebody else try to do that and it didn't work for them. Listen, get these people out of your way. You need people that will believe in you, that will celebrate you the same way you celebrate them. Be very quiet about what it is that you're doing and let your work speak for itself. This is about perseverance, long-term goals. Somebody needs to set up a 2-year, 5-year, 10-year plan. Okay? Somebody's 30 years old. I don't know who that's for. That was very specific. Okay? Some of these messages will resonate just for specific people, and most of this is resonating for the entire collective. Okay? The Page of Wands represents creativity, being creative with your gift. Everybody has gifts. Everybody. Yeah. When you help a child, do you know that the angels sing? Do you know that baby angels sing in heaven? They're so happy when you help a child. Why? Because that child will eventually become an adult who will have some type of an impact on the world. Discernment. Yeah, this illusion. Okay. You broke free of the illusions and you're trying to figure out what it is that you desire. That is a really good place to be in your evolution. You're going to get signs of what you're supposed to be doing. You could run into somebody, maybe they might start a conversation with you and they could be in real estate. You're like, you know what? I said I wanted to do real estate. Well, that could be a sign. Follow the yellow brick road. Your path is illuminated. Okay, you broke free of these illusions of who you needed to be for other people based on what they thought your life was supposed to be. This is about dreaming. This is about getting into a fantasy childlike mind. The Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups represents a childlike nature. Remember how you created fantasies and desires, and like I said in another reading, you were the superhero and you believed it. You need to go back to that innocence. It's just that simple. It really is just that simple. Okay? You're looking ahead to new opportunities, looking upon the horizon, and you're seeing all the good things that life has in store for you. And every day you get up, life just gets better and better. There are some people that are uncomfortable with your growth. Be patient with them. If they're in your immediate household, if they're in your immediate life, be patient with them. They too have to be sat down in spiritual court. Spirit says they will eventually find out who you are. This is not about a competition or who's going to get to their path faster. If you're in competition with everybody else, then who's in competition with your best self? You should always be in competition with yourself. You should always be seeking to outdo self. There's only one person that can be you, even if somebody tries to copy you. The King of Swords represents rational thinking, being very swift on your toes mentally, knowing which way to go, listening to the instinct. You're driving down the street and something says, hey, you know what? I want to go down this street. Go down this street. Don't doubt your first instinct. Don't doubt your hunches. Don't overthink how it's going to happen. Okay? Yeah. Don't hold your money in fear. Hold it in faith. If you're being wise to save your money, then be wise in doing that, but don't do it out of fear. And don't give out of fear anyway. Or either, I was going to say. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. Don't put yourself in a position where you have a difficulty letting go of anything. You cannot take it with you. I promise you, if you sat with the Most High today and the Most High was like, hey, let's talk about your truth. Ace of Swords is here. Let's talk about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, Most High God. Have you made good choices? What's your vision for your life? Are you clear? Are you wearing your crown proudly? And this was your last day? I promise you, live this day a whole lot differently. You need to stay in that energy. If you feel bad energy, get away from it. Bow out gracefully. For your peace shall return to you. Somebody could be at a gathering and you feel something very uncomfortable. Then bow out gracefully. Follow your instincts. You're absolutely on point. You know how many times I've been in situations? This was like back in the day. And I could feel the energy was off. And I'd be like, okay, well, you know, I'm out. I just heard never overstay your welcome. But also be so tapped in that you know where you're supposed to be and where you're not supposed to be. You're going to be able to feel that in the energy. Listen to your body. If you feel things poking and prodding at your back, that's energy. People could be throwing negativity at your back. You have to be wise. You also have to keep a vibration that's so high that you just simply take all that hate and that darkness and turn it into light. Right? These people want to give up their power so easily and they're wondering why you're reigning supreme. You understand that everything is fine. They really can't stop what you got going. If those aren't your people, then trust me, the Most High is going to put you with your people if you're obedient in that 8 of Cups energy. 8, 9, 10, I just heard the synchronicities. Okay? You're manifesting something very beautiful. Be very literal with your words. Be very mindful with your thoughts. Your thoughts also give off vibration. Okay? So another good affirmation is my body simply restores itself to its natural state of optimum and prosperity and good health. And you speak that to your body constantly. And I promise you, you'll be forever young, forever healthy. Listen, are they spying and gossiping? They absolutely are. But guess what they're doing? While they're in spiritual court being held accountable, they're absolutely wasting their time that they cannot get back. They're exhausted from watching you. They're losing sleep. They're not resting. Somebody's tossing and turning over the fact that you're getting blessed. They know something big is coming in for you, and they're absolutely right. And so now they're looking for other little funky little naysayers. They're trying to meet behind the scenes. They're doing all this research and studying and all these things because they want to figure out what your magic is. But in reality, it's really just the Most High shining on your life and giving you favor for being obedient as a star. Okay? Even when you didn't feel like the star, you were still the star. Nothing could change your destiny. Forgive those people. Okay? I'm getting a really sharp feeling to the back of my head. Somebody really wants to stop you. It's very foolish. The Ace of Cups represents the helping hand of the Most High. This new beginning will happen. You got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups, and the High Priestess. Huh? Listen. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. These people are in heavy, heavy regret. I got 8-8 at the bottom of my deck. Okay? They're bored in life. Why? Because they have no passion. They have no focus. They have no vision. They can't see. Don't be those people. And if you are, change it. If the Most High sees fit for you to change it and still giving you mercy and grace, change it. Be still. What am I supposed to be doing? Sometimes your message comes through a song. You know how many times I've been sitting in the car and I heard songs that were answers to what it was that I was asking about? You know how many times I'm just driving down the street and I look up at a billboard and I see, you know, certain synchronicities and numbers of what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And I go look up that number. And it's always my angels saying, don't worry, we're here. We're guiding you. We're helping you. Pushing me along the way. Promoting my spirit in the ethers. Giving me encouragement, kindness, and love. Letting me know that I'm not alone, even though everybody stabbed me in the back. Listen, you needed that. You needed that. So now you have to go into the trenches. You have to help those people that need help, that genuinely need help. Because not everybody wounded, not everybody asking for your help and looking wounded is genuine. I'm going to be honest with you. What do the divine angels have to say? Somebody tried to control your mind, by the way. That just came out. That was an epic fail. Now this person's being controlled by forces and things that they can't control. Pray for them and leave them be, but walk away in your 8 of Cups. The number 6, this represents man. The number 6 represents man. It says your heart is your gift. I just talked about the heart. You are a natural born nurturer, and you have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. So today, I dare you. This is the challenge. Obsessively, compulsively, deliberately. Just focus on that, if nothing else, and watch everything fall into place. Spirit is never late. I am nurturing. Say that to yourself. But most and foremost, nurture yourself. Okay? Know how to work your heart. Don't be overly self-sacrificing. It's not wise to give all of what's in your cup away. That's not a wise thing to do. Because when you need you, who's going to help you? Right? So the Most High says, I'm showing you how to be kind. I know I'm giving you these gifts, and I know that you feel all this compassion for everybody, but I don't want you to be a fool. I don't want you to squander your good energy. Don't cast your pearls onto swine. It's not a wise thing to do. Number 17, 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay? 6, 7, 8. The quality of your work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. Listen, sometimes you're all that you have, but you're never alone. Your spirit guides are with you. You're in solitude with spirit. Even when you're by yourself, your guardians are with you. They're listening to your every thought. They're sending you signs and synchronicities. This is why it's so important to have a healed heart and to be at peace so that you can hear what the spirits are saying, so that you can see what the divine spirit is telling you, the source of all things. Your guardian angels are there. Divine ancestors, I just heard. I am independent. So whatever it is that you're thinking to take a leap of faith on, do it. Why? Because when you take your last breath, you don't want to say, you know what, damn, I was afraid for 17 years. Afraid of what people would thought if I went out and did this. Maybe you want to sing. Maybe you were a singer and you stopped singing because you had children and you sacrificed your time, your life, and now you want to go back to singing. You should do it. Why? It's not a dress rehearsal. This is about overcoming fear and self-doubt. Because at the end of that tunnel is the pot of gold. I see rainbows. I see the star energy. The Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Listen, Spirit is saying move your feet. This 5 of Wands is a wasted energy. If this were your last day, you'd regret that. The 4 of Swords. Spirit might need to sit you down just to have a conversation with you. This is my thinking card. Thinking, 4, 5. The synchronicities are really in order. Spirit is letting you know that everything is in divine order. That what you're getting is by divine right and or purpose. I'm being guided to take one more angel card. What do our angels want us to know? Ooh, this was so good. We didn't have no commercial breaks. Why? Oh, we need a commercial break. Oh, we need a commercial break. That That's for somebody that needed a commercial break, because sometimes it breaks up the monotony, and we like breaking up the mother freaking monotony. We only get one chance to live this moment in this time. Hey, we're going to have a good time. Listen. Number 29. It says you are highly intuitive. You're very creative. Your mind thinks in pictures. What are you seeing? What do you see for yourself? You have to envision that down to the very detail. What are you wearing? How do you smell? Engulf all of your senses. When you're getting a visual of what it is that you want to be, envision that. Even with me, I wanted to lose weight, right? I'm like, oh, okay, I need to lose a little bit of weight, but I'm very healthy. I thank God. I have no health problems. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take no medications. But in order for me to envision what it is that I want, I have to have a vision in my mind. I have to see the better version of myself very clearly. I saw my hair color. I saw where I want my haircut. I saw, more importantly, the energy that I was carrying at this new death transformation and this rebirth. Listen, in my vision, I saw this color on my nails. It was a very specific vision. Listen, let me get back to the 29. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures. I just heard Carpe Diem. Seize the day. And you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. So Spirit is saying they're always communicating with you what it is creatively that you need to be doing. A powerful drive to know oneness of all things. I am insightful. Number 29. You could be 29, very close to 30. 9, 10, 11. You could be seeing 111. Yes, listen. This is the message. This is about creativity, mental clarity, positive energies, new opportunities, celebrating, fertility. Fertility could just be giving birth to a new business, a new idea, a new way of being. It doesn't have to be like on this grandiose scheme of things. You could just be giving birth to a new version of yourself. But whatever that is, you really need to get precise with yourself. Again, I just heard Spirit saying using all of your senses, your eyes, your ears, touch. What does it smell like? What does it look like in this star-like energy? What does the Ace of Pentacles feel like? Just imagine that, if nothing else today. What does it feel like to always know that your intuition is on point? That is an energy. Rumination, enlightenment, spirituality, discernment. Let your intuition guide you. I just heard Spirit say, yeah, love. This is about self-love. Charity. Yeah, balance and harmony in all of your relationships. Tranquility, family, prosperity, romance. Somebody needs to sing a love song to themselves. You should write yourself a love letter. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself. Listen, thank you for letting me be myself. I love you. I'm going to come back and do some more videos because the downloads are like popping, popping, popping. And today, this is my ox in a ditch. If you know, then you know that scripture. This is my ox in the ditch on this Sabbath. Listen, I love you for more reasons than I can ever express to you in a short amount of time on an hour video, which I never anticipate that they will go this long, but I just let Spirit take over. Somebody commented, why do the videos have to be so long? And I shared with this person, I said, listen, you're more than welcome to stop the video when you feel as though you've gotten everything that you need to get out of it. Leave the rest of the video for somebody else to take. Somebody just wants something to listen to while they're sitting at LAX airport. Somebody could be going to Florida. Somebody just wants to listen to a nice tarot card reading about what it is they need to know because they're needing confirmation as they're on the airplane. Somebody's traveling and somebody is happy and somebody's enjoying the reading, and I appreciate that. This is why I do what I do. Thank you so much for your good energy. I send it right back to you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I know you're having a beautiful day. I always come in peace, and until the next video, peace be with you.